change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we can stay.
So hey everybody, it's Mickey, and in today's video we are restocking the pantry. I have an awesome new CrockPot recipe for you, and I'm sharing my meal plan and my meals for the whole week. So if you are new here, I hope you'll take a minute to subscribe. I put out new videos every week about all things home. January is my month to reset for the year. Now my pantry takes a really good hit during the holiday season. I do so much cooking and baking from before Thanksgiving all the way up to New Year's that it pretty much depletes the majority of my backup supplies in my food room down in the basement. So little by little, through the month of January, I tried to build that stock back up so I am ready for any ice storm, snow, or pandemic that comes my way. From all the cooking that I do during the holidays, my pantry gets a little empty. So what I like to do starting in January is go through it, see what I need, and start making a list so over the next couple weeks while I grocery shop, I can pick up what I need. I usually don't pick it up all at once because I like to spread the expense out, over the next couple weeks. But just from looking here, I know that I am in need of a lot of tomato products. I use like tomato puree and sauce and crushed tomatoes every single week, a couple times a week. So as you can see, my supply has gone down considerably. And also, I noticed the other day that I am in need of some canned vegetables. Of course, I prefer to use either fresh or frozen, but I'm telling you, having a good stock of canned veggies is good to have on hand, especially for, unexpected storms, and they are perfect to throw into like a chicken pot pie or a casserole. Well, I'm going to run up to the grocery store now because I need a few things for a couple of the dinners that I plan on making this week. So while I'm there, I am going to stock up on some green beans and peas and corn, and I'm going to get a bunch of different tomato products and a couple more salsas. I am back, and this is my little pantry haul for today. I really do try not to go overboard with the amount of things that I buy because it's really important to me not to waste food and to use everything that I have on hand. Also, my space is limited and I want to make sure that I utilize that space the best way I can. So today I was able to pick up a few cans of sweet peas, some corn, and green beans. I like to get different sizes of cans, especially for my tomato products. The large 28-ounce size cans I usually use for my tomato sauce and pizza sauce, and the smaller cans are what I use to add to recipes as needed. I usually like to make homemade salsa, but you really can't beat having the jarred salsa on hand. And actually, I don't even think I buy salsa, I buy the picante sauce. And honestly, I really couldn't tell you the difference between the two. I just know that I like to add it to my taco soup and my chili. And of course, we eat a lot of it with guacamole and chips. So I have everything all put away, and I have to say I really love the way a good stock shelf looks. So what I like to do is make sure that I rotate everything out. So I make sure that I put the new stuff in the back and I move the older cans up front. So those are the first ones that I use. So I think this is a really good amount of tomato products to have on hand. This should last me probably 3 to 4 months, and I know I always pick up a few more at the grocery store, for specific recipes. I'm really envious of those areas of the country where you can just buy whole cases of food. I think that would be a great option for foods that you use frequently during the week. Now I also filled up my veggie side of the cabinet here. I think I'm going to be picking up a few more things though to fill it out a little bit more. I'll probably be picking up some more peas and carrots on my next trip out to the grocery store. So I think this looks pretty good for now. The next area of the pantry that I'm going to be working on will be the spices and sides. That usually consists of rice, pasta, and grains, and I also like to include all of the different soups as well. You guys will have to let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to see more pantry restocking videos. We are making a new CrockPot recipe today for dinner tonight. We are going to be having orange chicken, rice, and broccoli. This recipe is so simple and full of flavor, and as always, there's always a little room to put your own flair into it. For this recipe, you will need 2 to 3 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. You'll need about a half a cup of barbecue sauce, a cup of orange marmalade, some cornstarch and water that comes in at the end of cooking, 1 to 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. You'll also need a teaspoon of ginger. I don't have it here, but what I also added was about 1/4 of a teaspoon of red pepper flakes and a couple good shakes of some hot sauce. Cut the chicken into small pieces, season with some salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and place in the bottom of your crock pot. I am using one of those CrockPot liners today to make cleanup just a little bit easier because this recipe can be a little bit sticky. Mix the remaining ingredients together except for the cornstarch and water and pour over the chicken pieces. Mix well to combine, cover, and cook on low for 4 hours. About a half hour before the end of cooking, take a tablespoon of cornstarch and a tablespoon of water, mix together and pour on top. Mix well and let it cook for another 30 minutes or so to thicken up, and your recipe is done. Be sure to check the temperature of your chicken with a meat thermometer to be sure that it has come to the proper temperature. We served it on top of a bed of rice with a side of broccoli. So I wanted to share with you my meal plan for the week. So far into 2022, I am still using my Erin Condren Petite Planner. I really love the way this is working out. I love that, all the sections are removable. So if I wanted to bring my meal planner to the grocery store, I could do that. And once I fill up a section, I can just buy a new book and add it in. So far, this has been working so great for me. And I will leave a link to the books that I use down in the description box for you. So this is my meal plan for the week. I always add in a few things for, breakfast and lunch, just so I know that I have these things on hand that I can, whip up something to eat for any meal. So what I have planned for the week for breakfast, on Sunday I made one of those big breakfast casseroles. It was one that had sausage and hash browns, cheese, what else was in there? I think it was like red and green peppers and onions. It was really good. So we had that for breakfast on Sunday and Monday, and some of us even had it for lunch. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, I put together overnight oatmeal with a big fruit tray, and I made some tuna salad for sandwiches. Thursday was avocado toast with fried eggs on top and a little bit of avocado. And then I just put in here that we can use up some dinner leftovers for the rest of the week. Usually on Saturday, we are kind of all on our own. We pretty much fend for ourselves, whatever is left over or just something simple. For dinners this week, each night I took a little bit of video for you, so I will be putting it in along the way. Now on Sunday, we had a big dinner of pork loin, roasted sweet potatoes, applesauce, and Italian green beans. This is one of my family's most requested recipes. The sweet potatoes are roasted with garlic, onion, fresh rosemary, and olive oil, and the Italian green beans are seasoned with garlic, oregano, and a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. On Monday, I made breaded chicken tenders with parsley, orzo, and a mix of zucchini, carrots, broccoli, and corn. On Tuesday, I made a big pot of sauce with sausage, zucchini, onion, and peppers, and we had it over rigatoni. I added a side salad and rolls. On Wednesday, we had leftovers, which is my personal favorite day of the week. Everybody can just pick what their favorite meal was so far and, make themselves a plate or mix things up a little bit. Then on Thursday, I made one of our favorites, which is chicken pot pie and salad. I have shared this recipe several times on the channel before. This is also one of our family favorites. I think the secret ingredient to this is using that everything but the bagel seasoning on top of the crust after you've brushed it with a little bit of beaten egg. Friday we had the CrockPot orange chicken, rice, and broccoli that I shared with you in today's video. Nothing beats an easy CrockPot recipe on a busy Friday. And then on Saturday, I ordered in some pizza, and you could have either the pizza or whatever leftovers that you wanted. So that was our meal plan for the week. So thank you all so much for watching today's video. Leave me a comment down below if you would like to see more of the pantry restocking videos coming up. Also, please be sure to check your subscriptions. I have heard from so many of you since the first of the year that YouTube has unsubscribed you from my channel. So be sure to hit the red subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I put up a new video. Join our communities over on Facebook and Instagram at My Bashful Life. And thank you all for being a part of our YouTube family. So until I see you in the next video, I hope that you love the life that you have, be kind to each other, stay safe, and I will see you again soon. Bye!